Okay, good evening, YouTube. Welcome to Danny AFC TV. Now, as you know, I like to do first, as always, thanks for everyone who subscribed. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for the last few videos suddenly getting more watched than the others. So, absolutely enough love in it to all of you. Going forward, very quickly, I'll say on the channel, fans are slowly going to come back. Starting with fans hopefully being allowed in for the Man City game away at the Emirates Stadium, which will be one of my first opportunities, microphone in hand, which will be delivered tomorrow, to go out and talk to the public and get on to you guys. Now, as I said, share the link, Danny AFC TV. I am only going to make this channel grow. By the January window, I'll have this channel so looking smart. If people are talking about green screens, fuck it, I'll give you a stadium, I'll give you anything. I'll give you a desk with me with a fucking piano there if you want. Do you know what I mean? For me, I never thought it mattered. I thought it's more about the content. Content's going to get bitter. Bitter? It could get better. It could get bitter fucking sweet. But it's going to get better. As I say, better. I'm massively entertaining anyway. But I mean, as in, I will get more statistics coming out. I wanted to see who likes what and who likes which part of things. And I'm trying to work out where I stand. And you know what I mean? And what people actually are listening to and what's going on. So, I think informative. I think no bullshit. I think keeping it real. Don't know why one of my lights just turned out. No, it's the fucking TV. And yeah, just yeah, being positive when it's time to be positive. Well done, signed Thomas Partey. Be negative when we should have signed an Awar. Just as an example. But thanks for everyone who's subscribed. Thanks everyone who's loved. And believe me, believe in moi. This is just the beginning. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to do a few shouts out first. One of the most famous, iconic football pubs going, the Gunners. Soon going to open. I think. Man, that's only going to bring subscribers. That's going to bring a lot of good publicity to the channel. And it's massively good for the pub. As I do know the owners, and it's always been a fucking amazing place. I've known about the Gunners for years, been in the blood for years, but working around it, serving food from it, soaking up the atmosphere, match days, European nights, defeats, losses, victories. Man, it's fucking nuts, do you know what I mean? And every day is different. So, guys, I'll be fucking promoting the Gunners on this channel, as it will be a place where you will catch me regularly. For anyone that will be jumping on Danny AFC TV. So yeah, shouts out to Andy and Una on that. Easy, you're a legend. You're a legend every single day. Thanks for last night, bro, again. Always. Richard, shouts out to you, my G. Moving away from certain shouts out. I said last night, I want to talk about, there is bundles, guys, of out-of-contract players. Sorry, just moving swiftly on now. Bundles of out-of-contract players, yeah. I'm going to give you a quick list. Most of these are of either played in England, been around England, and I've left out hundreds. But check this, like, there's small teams out there, do you know what I mean? That could, but it's this whole pandemic, innit? But I mean, yeah, there's teams out there that, a couple of these players, man, like Daniel Sturridge, Nathan Clyne, Danny Welbeck, Jack Wilshere, Alexandra Pato, that defender Gare that was meant to go Man United years ago, Barini, the winger that used to play for Sunderland, Mandzukic, everyone knows about him, Bayern Munich Juventus striker, fuck me, Niasse, he went to Everton for big money about 3, 4, 5 years ago, free transfer now, Antonio Valencia, once Man United's right back, Sami Nasri, anyone remember that cunt? Yaya Sanogo, anyone remember that cunt? Gil Clichy, fuck me, anyone remember that one there? Ashley Williams, a guy Wenger tried to sign for 15 million at one point, and a Premier League winner, title holder, Danny Simpson. And that's just the tip of the iceberg on contract players. It's nuts. Like, the pandemic has fucked up a lot of things. Now, massive news to report. Now, I made a slight mistake on the stream, and I haven't made many. I will say that. I said Omar Rekik had signed for Seville. No, it wasn't. It was his brother. Omar Rekik, as far as I know it, I've had loads of clips sent to my phone. I've checked them. They do seem like they're real. So I think it's pretty much official. I didn't go out. I should have been Arsenal just before I come on. But anyway, Omar Rekik, just as a transfer deadline comes, did sign for Arsenal. He's a Dutch central defender. He's 18. He come to Arsenal as part of the deal. that brought Guendouzi to Hertha Berlin. So do you know what? It was exactly what I said the night before transfer deadline. If we can't get in some of these big geezers, I want some 17, 18-year-olds in, whether they go under 23s, play some League Cup football. I couldn't give her that one there. And yeah, well, hopefully, well, thankfully that one happened. As with the guys I mentioned the other day, the guy from Watford, 4-day, man, Muller, the Swedish kid. As I've mentioned them all already. Pay-per-view, guys, is coming for 3 p.m. games, $14.99. Now, and considering in the government are screaming pandemic, that's quite expensive. Thankfully, I've got every channel I need, and I'll be seeing every 3 p.m. game. Mwah. Right. Does Ceballos want an Arsenal permanent transfer? He's certainly making a couple of right noises, have been coming out in the media today. We'll talk about that in a few months, and this is how good Ceballos is. We're going to talk also today about ways Arsenal can go forward. I've quickly jotted down something there. I'll show it. It's nothing. I mean, it's just 2 different ways we can play, basically. The 5 at the back, and then a 4-4. No, the 4-3, whatever you want to call it. The 4, the 3 in midfield, and then the 3 up front, as in right, left, centre forward. I know most of you are tuned in. I know my pal Stephen doesn't get that one sometimes. But yeah, Arsenal have been linked massively again with Dominic Szoboszlai. I say it like that because I have no idea how to say his name. Szoboszlai or Szoboszlai. Yeah, him. Dominic at Leipzig. Anything between 22 and 28 million. He looks like a fucking banger. He's 20 years old. And it fits right in with that whole young category. So I like it. Saliba's definitely going to the Championship. I may as well stop screaming his name and, oh, Saliba, please stay. Because guess what? He fucking ain't. I hope you're saying Arteta not like him because it's Emre's signing. I'm sure I'm being overly paranoid there, but yeah. My only worry is, like, he didn't have a lot of football last season. What if he goes Brentford, anyone in the world, and he doesn't have a lot of football this season? Then what? We're going to send him out the year after again? Hope you take my point. Guendouzi said everything is fine, surprisingly, because he looked all wrong. I hope it's true. I do like the geezer for what it's worth. Guendouzi reckons, no, it was overhyped. Arteta just said you're not getting time. So, it was time for him to kind of skedoodle on and do his own thing for a season. And fuck it, it brought us Rekic. So, yeah. There you go, there's another feeling. Obviously, I must think this 18-year-old something else is going to be quite good, Rekic. But yeah, it brought us in as part of the deal. So, fucking fabulous. Not millions more to report on, guys. I will go into, as I read very quickly, I don't have to really be showing it on camera, but you can trust in me. This is the best way, I think. This is the way, barring no injuries. If Arsenal's to play Man City, say, because we are going to play them very soon on the 17th. As you know, I'll be there, guys, at the fucking Emirates, microphone in hand. We'll come back to that. But personally, listen, 3 at the back. Leno, Luiz, Gabriel, the next one of 3 for me. Mari and Holding, Saliba. Alright, we know Saliba's gone. It's going to be Holding, in it, because Mari ain't quite ready yet. Right wing back will always be for me, Naylor Miles. Left wing back, Kieran Tierney. I almost called him Thierry Henry. In the middle, Partey, Xhaka. And up front on the right, Pepe. Left Willian up front, Aubameyang. Suspension doesn't look terrible. That could be then your goalkeeper, then Renarsson, Mari, Elneny, Ceballos, Saka, Lacazette, Bellerin. But it ain't a bad team. I'll read that again. Leno, Luiz, Gabriel, Holding. Naylor Miles, Tierney. Partey, Xhaka. Pepe, Willian, Aubameyang. Not a bad team. Now, if I flip that over, now you're playing Palace or Burnley at home, with no disrespect to them guys, you flip more to a 4, yeah? 4 at the back. Your 2 holding midfielders, your playmaking midfielder, who I've chose to be Ceballos, and then your 2 wingers, and your man up front. As we noticed, there's none of this Lacazette up front for me. It's Aubameyang up front every time. But this team goes, I'm trying to read it to you like it's a board or something. Leno, Bellerin right back. I do think Bellerin is probably better in a 4 than he is a 5. I don't know why. I just think Nathan offered more. I think Nathan offers more overall, but I know Arteta likes Bellerin, so Bellerin gets into my back 4 rather than a back 5. Left back Tierney, clearly. Gabriel and Luiz, obviously the 2 centre-halves. Partey and Xhaka holding the midfield together, with Ceballos now playing the 10 role, the Ozil role. I think that could be, I could think that could work, but who knows? We'll talk about it on a different day, different stream, etc, etc. Willian right wing, left wing Saka, up front Aubameyang. That gives you a slightly different bench. Renarsson, Holding, Elneny, Nathan Miles, Lacazette, Pepe, Kolasinac. Both of them teams are quite different. Both of them teams are offer different things. attackingly, defensively. But both of them teams are quite good. What I'm saying is, man, we're not far from being a good team again, man. Thomas Partey, I'm sure, is going to do huge things. Osamar's probably gone. What is it next? Upamecano, guys? When you play 5, imagine Upamecano, Gabriel, and maybe a Saliba one day, or at the moment Louise or Holding, I suppose. Even though right now I'd go with an Upamecano centre, Gabriel left, Saliba right. That sounds like a fucking dream ticket to getting us straight back to almost winning titles, do you know what I mean? But guys, again, thanks for the love. Peace, shouts out to everyone. Anyone I forgot, I'm so sorry. Shouts out to Buster the King over there, if you can hear him. And yeah, listen, as I'm saying, it might not be every single daily streams. I'm going to do it as the news comes out. If I feel I can keep the content reasonably interesting, because it always is, I'm sure. If I've always got something to say, if there is news around, if I sniff it, I'm going to do it. As I said now, I'm going to try and concentrate on getting to games, interacting with you guys, sorting out green screens, any screens you want, and yeah, I'm going forward. But guys, for tonight, thanks for the peace, thanks for the love. It's your boy, Danny Boy, leaving the building again. Thanks for the love on the last couple of videos. Please like tonight's fucking video, alright? Get the thumbs up, get subscribing if you ain't, send the links around to your friends. Come on, don't worry, they're gonna love me as well, don't worry. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like Marmite, not like a love-hate, man. Everyone's love, you know? Just love up in it. Peace, London. Good night.